Welcome back to Starfield. We're going to head to the den in this episode. So let's go ahead and head on over there. So the den, you can sell your contraband or your stolen items without... You'll never get scanned when you go to the den. So that's good. Yep, let's head over there. So yeah, it's good that we don't have to get scanned because I have contraband on me, so... Okay, there's the den right there.
Acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Alright, dock on the den. Yeah, so since you don't get scanned, you can tell this place is probably going to be... There's going to be a lot of scumbags here, probably. I guess we'll see.
You doing alright, Gumdrop? We're home.
The den, where you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Need some work done?
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Looks like this place has seen better days.
That a big enough scoop for you?
I really don't think that's appropriate talk coming from a Vanguard pilot.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow. You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate
I
in a
am,
vacuum.
hands down, the best pilot in this dump. Don't let anyone tell you different. What does it matter? I'm gonna be out of here before you can blink, and this will all be behind me. That reporter didn't put you up to this, did he? I already told him it was a misunderstanding, an accident. My flight record was spotless otherwise. You kidding? It's what I was born to do. Wait, I mean flying is what I was born to do. This Vanguard thing? Temporary. Only a matter of time before I get called up to the Navy. Before you know it, I'll be a captain. No, wait. Admiral. Yeah. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you had, you'd know how good I am. Damn right I am. I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, oh, and I nearly forgot. Listen, I need a favor. I've got an application in for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard anything back. It's been a while. Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and following up for me? Yeah, I mean, probably, but you know how it goes. I leave here and then something terrible happens and I have all this guilt because I wasn't here to save everyone. Just like that? Wow, that's great! I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. This is just the start of my climb up the ranks. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages now. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? Really appreciate it.
If you're stationed
Okay,
here
then.
long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you. If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me? I don't think my messages to SSNN are getting through. Why, certainly. The Settled Systems News Network is the longest-running news service in... well, the Settled Systems. Reporters are dispatched all over, keeping an ear to the ground for some breaking news that should be known to everyone. It can, admittedly, be a bit of a pain making sure those stories reach our central office in New Atlantis. But until someone invents faster-than-light communication, it's the best we can do. Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony war, so there are few options left to me. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. Now I suspect even SSNN has forgotten about me. So I've been told. Well, the Vanguard pilot, you know, I could, so long as I don't mind seeming like an abject failure. And I just know that the day after I leave, some giant story will break. That seems to be the way things go. Well, the Vanguard pilots, you know, But that's not at all what I'm doing. I feel like no one is listening to me. Well, the Vanguard you know, Thank you for the kind words of support, random citizen. Au revoir, as they say.
I don't know where that one chick took off to.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
Hey, newbie. It's a nice set of boots you got there. They for sale? I'll give you, say, 500 credits for them. They'd look better on me anyway. Nothing. I just want yours. Great. I've been wanting a pair like that. Looks just my size, too. To be honest, I might have gone as high as $2,000. I'm not saying I ripped you off, but I'm sure as hell thinking it.
Well, I could just take you out, bro, if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, these are some good boots. Real high quality. You gave me a pretty good deal. I practically stole them from you. Oh yeah, these are some good boots. Real high quality.
Enjoy them, bro. Stick them up your ass.
Oh, so what? We're stealing now?
We're in the right place for that, right?
Marquez is all right, I guess. She's gonna be lucky to have me as a boss.
Glad you didn't hear that. You see offense manual number 2. Further increases magazine size and weapon bash critical chance for all allied armament guns. Wake her up and talk to her.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here or just passing through? Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help. Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really. Might be counterintuitive, but no, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call, sometimes Varun stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime. I'm not complaining, but others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted. The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over. Vanguard's here if you need us.
Alright, let's keep looking around the den.
Cool spacesuit.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the den, I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope this and all future interactions are profitable for both of us. It's very kind of you to offer, but I am currently not in a position to personally require your services. There are, however, likely some Trade Authority contracts available at the terminal down in the bar. I'm sure you're already aware that the Trade Authority is quite generous when it comes to completing said contracts. If there are deals to be made, you'll find that we'll go to great lengths to take advantage of them. My primary role here is to oversee logistics operations for our many trade routes in the area, but I convinced my superiors that it was worth setting up something more customer-oriented. I'm told that they are quite pleased with the results. I hope we have what you need.
Alright, so we could sell that contraband. It only sells for 1,500 though. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Just looking it up real quick. I'm just curious to know why it doesn't sell for barely anything. Like it's like 1/10 of its value. That's what I'm curious to know. I'm looking up a Reddit post right now. I think it's how it worked in Fallout though, and Skyrim as well. Yeah, it was how it worked in Fallout and Skyrim and Oblivion. I just yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it though. I don't think there's anything that's really worth anything, really.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, by all means.
Kind of any first aid med kits? Trauma packs. Yeah, if you want money in this game, you're gonna have to not worry about selling stuff.
Trade in gossip, but if you have any verifiable information, I'm all ears.
Head down to the bar here. Maybe check the job postings.
Oh, hey, don't look at me. I'm just here for the liquor and the...
Oh, this is just sad.
occasional odd job.
I mean, I'll have a drink, but it'll be a sad drink.
Ooh, well, that depends on who you ask. Orville over there is still stuck in the glory days when this was the domain of the UC military brass and all their hangers-on. You can't see those days are never coming back. The Vanguard pilots, they mostly just resent guarding the ass end of nowhere. Reyna's okay, I guess. She seems to really care about the mission. And me? Well, it's as good a place as any to be stuck, I guess. You know, that's a good question. I do stuff for Orville sometimes, odd jobs or whatever, when he's not annoying. But I think technically I get paid by the Vanguard. I mean, I could probably go look it up, but as long as the credits keep showing up in my account, I'll keep hanging around. You know, I do stuff for Orville's. Gotta love bureaucracy, right? Uh-huh. Bye.
Bye, chick. What was her name? Where, Lakari? Canuck Shepherd's Pie. Veggie Grinder.
How come talking about history makes people so uncomfortable? Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the den? That's so. Not many have reason to pass through here. Seems like most avoid it. But what do I know? I'm just an old man who's been here too long. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? You can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear? Well, now that depends. You support the UC? Consider yourself a patriot? Because I've got no time for anyone who won't acknowledge reality. Sure as hell does. All right, maybe you can help me out. Had some posters made up a while back to remind folks of the good work Ve Victus has done for all of us. Try and push back against all the lies the government tells. I'd put them up here, but that's, caused some friction with the Vanguard pilots. I hate to see them go to waste, though. If a strong-willed, patriotic individual, such as yourself, were to make sure some of them were placed where they could inspire the people of the United Colonies, well, that'd be something. And there'd be some credits in it for anyone helping out the UC. What do you think? I was thinking the well might be a good spot. People down there might be more receptive, don't you think? That's the spirit. All right. Posters are in the back there, and you just let me know when you're done. Tell me something I don't know. You should have seen this place 30 years ago. UC's best and brightest were in and out of here all the time. But then the Colony War and, well, most folks don't like to be honest about that. I ain't one to turn my back on those who saved us in those days. And because I won't dishonor the memory of Victus, business dries up. Ain't my problem that people don't like to face the reality of what happens in wartime. Man was a hero, not a traitor. Oh, he was a brilliant man. Just brilliant. Best leader we could have asked for in a crisis. He made the tough decisions no one else could. Did what needed to be done. Saved our asses. And when it was over, they turned on him. Called him a traitor and executed him. Just shameful. Well, not all of us are just gonna go along with rewriting history. Some of us remember. We saw it happen. Victus sacrificed everything to save the United Colonies. That's what a real hero does. Sure thing.
Patty melt. That sounds good. I haven't had patty melt in a long time.
Long live the UC.
All right.
Don't let Orville get to you. Just smile, take your drink, and be on your way. That's for everyone.
What was that at the... Yeah, pick up the posters. Where are they at? Up there, okay. Victus. Alright, let's head back to the well. Because we have two quests. We have one quest to turn in to Antonio, and then we have to go deliver, put them posters down. Go ahead and head over there.
This is where I belong.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea.
Scan complete.
Yo, man,
You are
can always
cleared
use
to
a
land
laugh.
at New Atlantis.
Okay.
Enjoy your visit to
Who
Jemison.
can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Wow.
Okay. Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
You see Chimera. Alright. Let me go ahead and land here. Go here and we'll return to that one guy. And then we'll also put the posters down in the well.
I got contact. Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine. Yes, you did. You know how I know? The rain cloud over your head is all but gone. Here, for your hard work. With a Lady Luck back on my side, I expect the business to be less bust and more boom. And let us never speak of those accursed roots ever again.
Alright, 3,000 credits, not bad. Alright, let's put the posters up.
Yeah.
Gonna go up there.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
Huh? Vevictus, a true United Colonies hero. Sure he is. Whenever it was posted to somebody, it's probably a garbage human being. Let's see. Well, it's kind of a confusing place. There's one down here. Alright, we need to go back to the guy. I wouldn't mind finding that medical place around here, though. I don't remember where it's at, though. But there is a medical place here in, I could buy med packs at the medical place, but
If you got anything valuable, keep it close.
oh, I'll just return to the guy. Screw it.
I love the smell of getting back into the harness.
Responding to hail, you are cleared to dock. Welcome to UC space. I used to be an actuary.
I tell you, this place went downhill as soon as everyone turned their back on history. Got that little job done, did? Here's the credits, as promised. The United Colonies thanks you. Long live the UC.
2,500 credits. Alright guys, I'm in the video here. In the next episode, we'll probably head back to that planet we were at. We might actually go look for Anthony, in fact. I think it's an activity. Yeah, we have... Yeah, search for Anthony in cave in Agamon. Seems so weird saying that, because I think of Agumon. Anyway, I'm in the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.